Click the link in the bio, chat. Let's get it. Do y'all ever look back at some of y'all interviews and just see, or some of this shit is kind of eerie to me, like it's prophetic. Like that interview y'all had with Thug is just, man, there's so many parts that people highlight. People like, damn, this conversation is crazy.
With Thug, it really hurt because, you know, Thug is one of the most solid.
How did I even get set up? Because I've never seen him like that on any interview.
Thug called us.
Yeah.
Because Thug always talk shit to Gil about, what was that game?
Man, yeah.
He's like, nigga, as soon as I'm done, we got an interview, nigga. I mean, because I think you beat him.
Yeah, I
beat
beat
him down.
Yeah.
And then we always was cool. So he hit us up first time. Then when the second album come, he's like, come back down here, man. Let's do another one. And we just go in the studio and like.
And then we always think of different and creative ways that. So the first one we went down and we interviewed him. So when he was like, come down again, we was like, all right, what's a different way we could do it? Can you add a whole click there?
Because the album, because this what happened is when we went the first time, he had a board there with all these songs there. I'm telling you, man, how many fuck him up that's coming out with the album of the crew. I'm like, man, put that shit out, you bullshit. And I'm telling you, watch, no cap. And then he called us, he's like, I told you, come on back down here. We went down there, and it just was a crazy joint because everybody was in there, and it was just you know, it was just a crazy good environment,
great energy.
And you gotta understand, we did an interview, but we was there probably for like 6 hours outside of the interview, just talking about life. Doug talked about a lot of shit. Doug helped a lot of people too.
How'd y'all get him that comfortable?
Because he fuck with us. Like one thing about this, when you come in $1 million worth of game, it ain't no landmines. These niggas ain't asking me no dumb shit. He ain't coming at me about no dumb shit. So and we already talk all the time on the phone and shit, laughing and joke. Yo, man, he'll say some shit, you know what I mean, about whatever. But it's like, people enjoy fucking with us because we ain't not asking you no dumb shit. We don't care about no dumb shit, bro.
And what you see is what you get. So it's not like I see Gillie and then he's somebody else. I see Wallow and then he's somebody else. No, we come right in there having fun. We busting on niggas. We playing around. Because that's what we do, man.
There's an
you see, from the time you got out the car, we've been saying all kinds of shit. That dick don't work. His dick went out on him. We've been saying all kinds of shit.
Hey, by the way,
need the dick doctor.
He said something about that.
No.
Yeah, he did that.
No. We gonna talk about it. The bullshit. Yes, I try to spread. But anyway, yo, what I got from that conversation is like, yo, Thug respected y'all. Let me tell you this. I sit with a lot of artists, and even when I ask certain questions, I won't say, like, they talk to me like I'm an interviewer, but it's rare I interview someone who talks to me like they respect me, like in the sense of, I'm telling you this as like an OG, like everything he was telling y'all, like he was relating it to y'all like, yo, I have the utmost respect for where y'all come from, for y'all background, and I know y'all identify with how I'm speaking to y'all.
Yeah.
That's rare that you get somebody like that.
But see, the difference is though, Ak, and the rappers look at you like a college kid who set up a situation. He blew his situation up. He got a hell of a platform. And it's big in the culture.
I agree.
Feel what I'm saying? So when we go to Akademiks, we know what we get. It's gonna be a little rocky in that motherfucker. So I gotta be on my P's and Q's. You feel what I'm saying? Because he could be asking me about my album in one breath, and then in the second breath, he could be asking me about me going upside my bitch head outside the restaurant. So you feel what I'm saying? So they already know this is a slippery slope when we go in here.
Yeah.
With us, they respect us on some street shit.
Meek's interview with y'all was just like the same. Like he was telling y'all like y'all was just.
But Meek, I knew Meek since he was like 18 years old.
Meek's family.
You understand? So it's different. I'm Meek old head for real. So it's a little different. Like You know what I'm saying? Like, we really know each other. I really seen you when you didn't have nothing to the day you came in the motherfucking studio after you cut your braids and you had to brush 3 minutes trying to get your waves right to the seeing you get 5,000 a show, and then like 3 months later that shit jumping up to 15,000. Like, I knew you from then, so it's a little different. You feel what I'm saying? So with us, they respect us from a street standpoint. Then on top of that, it's like when we go to them, they don't ask no dumb shit. They might bust on us. They might say some dumb shit. We might bust on them.
Yeah.
Man, you peanut head ass niggas, man. It's all fun and games. Roasted, we just here to make you think, laugh, and cry if it come to that. If we talking to an artist that we really fuck with, because the bottom line is we only get motherfuckers that we want. A label can't call us and say, we got Johnny Donut.
I probably get that a lot, don't y'all?
What? We got Johnny Donut and Delaware Donnie and Jersey Joe. And
how much of those that turn down?
Oh, all of them. Because we like to look at ourselves as this, bro. Everybody's doing their thing. But we always got to separate ourselves in some way. We're the boutique of podcasts. We don't want everybody. Oh, Sherry is a 3-time author with a book. We don't give a fuck about that shit. Tell her to take that shit somewhere else. Congratulations, Sherry. Send me your link so I can purchase one of your motherfucking books. You're not coming on here though. And we directed our shit towards the youth. The niggas that's going to own tomorrow. Because we know the next Lil Durk is sitting back like, I'm going to get on that motherfucking couch. The next The Baby is sitting back. The next Lil Baby. The next J. Cole. The next Drake. The next LeBron James. They like, I'm going to get on that fucking couch. And you know what? You is, nigga. Just keep putting that work in. And we coming for you.
How do y'all avoid controversy?
We stay away from the bullshit.
Stay away from controversy.
Like, you gotta understand this. We don't care what nobody else is doing. We in our own world. We don't like we do good business. We do good deals, and we just
cut
in our
through the
world.
chase, man. You want to ask us about Joe, man? We ain't worrying about that shit, man.
No. I'm gonna ask you about that eventually.
Nigga, we know what you try to get to.
No,
nigga. We ain't worrying about that shit.
No, I'm gonna ask you about some controversial shit. You want me to ask you what it is? We can play this. I had a conversation with a couple friends, educated friends of mine, and I said, like, even for example, Gunna. I said, we don't even know what y'all think about that shit. I've never heard y'all speak on it. But y'all are the niggas who have cornered the market, in my opinion, that is super serving content to people who's in those communities that would care about that subject. Mm-hmm. Y'all never spoke on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I said? I said, Gunna drop some good music, man. Somebody said to me, they said, listen, if he coming back and he about to do an interview, you're going to have to do an interview at some point. He should do it with you. I said, I don't know if I'm the right platform. I said, he need to go get Gillie Wallow. He get them for the pod. There we go.
I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to just leave it here. A lot of times when it comes to a lot of street business, we stay away from that shit a lot of times. And I'm going to say.
Why?
No, I'm going to just say this. I'm going to end it.
Because their business ain't my business.
And I'm going to end it. There's too many people talk about street politics on social media when the people is watching. And a lot of people don't know a lot of situations and people business. But I'm going to say this. For me, to be a spokesperson for me and I was with the game, I got a Thug just called me not too long ago when we talked to Thug and congratulated us. Just congratulate, wow, I love what you're doing. I got a relationship with Thug. I never had a relationship with Gunna, I don't know. And I would rather not, like for us, we don't get into none of that, and we not gonna get into none of that. We gonna stay away from that business. Free Thug. Shout out to him and his family.
Free Pooh Shiesty.
Free Pooh Shiesty.
Free 42 Doug.
42 Doug. And we gonna stay away from that. That's how we deal with that.
We talked to 42 too.
Talk to 42 when they feed.
Talk to Pooh Shiesty.
How's Pooh Shiesty? I think people can't wait for him to come back.
Yeah.
Pooh a beast.
He gonna come back heavy.
Monster.
Pooh's a monster.
42 gonna come back heavy too.
I was down in Washington D.C. and
Watch
the White House. I'm in the House of Congress for Pooh. trying to make some moves. So, but